Hi, my name's Helen and welcome to my philosophy of education. First, my educational background. I grew up in the UK and I went to the same school from primary, secondary and then onto sixth form. It was quite an academic school which focused on rote learning, memorization and tests. Even though this was the case, the teachers were very caring, supportive, and encouraging to all of us. Now, I have been a teacher for 10 years, and all of my teaching experience has been in Hong Kong. The first school I worked in was a local Hong Kong school. There was a heavy focus on dictation and workbooks, and the teachers had very little say in what they wanted to teach. Then I went on to work in a bilingual school, which I found really beneficial for the children. They were learning the same ideas in both languages that they spoke. Following this, I worked in an IB school. I really liked the IB curriculum for its knowledge, inquiry and caring students, and also the intercultural understanding and respect, and they become critical thinkers. Now I'm working in a British independent school. We're following the national curriculum, but we are editing it so that it is relevant to the children nearby. This corresponds to Piaget's idea of assimilation and what a child knows depending on actions that have been done to it previously and those that they can relate to. I do, however, wondering what teaching would be like within the UK as I'm using their curriculum, but I have never had an experience of working within the UK itself. I like my current school the most as it ticks most of my boxes, which correspond to my philosophy of education. I believe that everyone has a right to education. And now I'm going to talk about what is the purpose of education. Education should be free and relevant and cater for everyone's need. It should develop a whole person and focus on all learning areas, including reading, writing, and arithmetic. But inquiry, critical thinking, and decision making are also important to make the global citizens for our future. What is the role of an educator? Now, I believe we should be a facilitator who tracks their progress and who provides a stimulating environment for the children to learn in. I'm inspired by three main educators, one being Marie Montessori. I like her key ideologies of independence, observation, following the child, correcting the child, a prepared environment, and an absorbent mind. And an adult should be an effective role model. She believes that you should never help a child with a task at which he feels she can succeed. Secondly, I'm influenced by Vygotsky and his ideas on social constructivism and the co-construction of knowledge through the independence of social and individual processes. I like his ideas of scaffolding to work through the ZPD and also spiral curriculum. A constructivist teaching environment should have real-world discovery learning. Children learn through the environment, and the teacher and students have an honest and a dynamic relationship. Following this, Piaget and The infant should learn by the things around them and the physical actions, and it should appeal to the senses. As for planning, now I believe that all teachers should be able to adapt to their planning for the child, and the idea of a learning cycle should be approached. We should reflect on learning experiences and then structure following lessons from those experiences. Now, what is the role of the student? The student should collaborate with others. They should work in a team and support everyone and build upon the teacher and others' opinions and ideas. Now, groupings in classes, I think both can be done, either according to ability or also mixed ability. Mixed ability goes back to the idea of Vygotsky, where a more knowledgeable other can help another person learn. Work should be accessible but challenging for everyone. This leads on to motivation. Intrinsic motivation refers to a learner's internal desire to perform a particular task because the task itself gives pleasure and satisfaction. We should also focus on having a positive self-image in order to increase learning. We should work together with our parents as well, as a child's success is linked positively to parent involvement. Now, all these ideas build together like a jigsaw puzzle to form my philosophy of education. Thanks for listening.